Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I wanted to give you a little glimpse of what my morning routine looks like these days. To be honest, I have my seasons. Sometimes I really need to use all the tools of my toolbox, and then my routine takes more time. And sometimes all I can afford is to keep it to the bare minimum. But however long it may be, my morning routines help me set the tone of my day, which in turns really help define my weeks. One thing that I try to do no matter what is to hydrate first thing in the morning, because for 8 hours your body has not had a single drop of water, so when you are waking up in the morning it is parched. Good morning, guys. So I love varying my morning drinks between apple cider vinegar, lemon water, and peppermint infusions. Actually today I ran out of ACV and lemon water, so peppermint infusion it is. And to be honest, like, that was one of the hardest things for me, like, to switch between getting a coffee first thing in the morning to getting like something that actually hydrates my body, because like my cup of coffee in the morning used to be my main motivator for me to get out of the bed, and it took a while for me to be able to delay it as much as I can. Now I really try to have my first cup of coffee like an hour after I wake up, just because I know that if you have coffee on an empty stomach, it's going to really spike up your cortisol, which is your stress hormone, and then like it's not gonna set you up for success during your day. Like, you will have more stress and you'll feel more unsettled during your day, rather than if you start with something that's more hydrating and later on you get your coffee, you'll feel much better. But also, like, those like peppermint infusion or ACV or lemon water, what I love about that is that it gets everything moving down there, if you know what I mean, and it's just a great feeling to not feel the bloat when you wake up. Anyway, we're gonna continue sip on that and continue with our morning activities, so let's get going in the living room. The way that I like to go about my morning routine, and it's something that I've built over the years, obviously it's not something that just happened from one day to another, is that I have my wellness toolbox, which is filled with all the tools that I know are really helpful for me. And every morning what I like to do is kind of like check in with myself and see what I need and what are the tools that are going to support me better for the day, and that's how I kind of like mix match between them. So we have journaling, meditation, reading, of course like movement, and no coffee and no phone until 1 hour after I wake up. And between those tools I have my non-negotiables, which are the no coffee and no phone, because I just feel like it makes sense, and if I do any of those things I just see the difference throughout my day, and other than that the rest is really up for grabs. However, I must say, like, if I'm being honest with you, lately I have been having trouble journaling. It's like I'm not pulled towards it and I don't feel inspired to journal about anything, but I am still dragging myself to journal at least like twice a week, just because I know the benefits for me are just really good. So even if I am doing some very basic form of journaling where I'm just recounting the events of like yesterday, I still want to go for it because it just helps me so much. When I look at periods in my life where I have journaled regularly versus periods in my life where I just did not touch my journal at all, I can see the difference so clearly. Like, those periods where I was journaling, they were followed by months of joy, like months where I was feeling very light and months where I was just like very happy. Whereas the periods where I did not journal at all, I can see like those were kind of like the lows of my year. So this is why I'm really making it a point to journal, even if I'm not like super motivated to do it. I just know that the benefits are there and that they've helped me so much that I just sit, and even if it's like 10 minutes, I just write something and I know it's going to help. As for meditation and reading, as I said, I don't do everything every single day. Today I had some extra time, so I was like, oh, why not? Let's just get into it. But when it comes to meditation, I only do 10 minutes just because I cannot do more than that in terms of time, but also like I start getting a little bit reckless after 10 minutes, but it still fills me with so much peace that I know I'm going to carry throughout my day, and it helps me stay very grounded, and it just like fills me with a sense of calm that I really like. Whereas like when I don't meditate for a few days in a row, I don't know, my mind is so much more frazzled and I tend to be more distracted during the day. So yeah, meditation has really improved my focus. And when it comes to reading, right now I'm reading a book called Worthy. It's really good. It's by the founder of It Cosmetics, and it's all about how, how to find yourself finally worth it. We're worth of all the experiences that come in our lives, yet a lot of us kind of like self-sabotage because we think that we don't deserve whatever is happening, or we don't deserve this type of life. Anyway, you need to read it. It's really nice. But what I want to say is that I usually don't really read like self-help books. I'm gonna say I mostly read fiction, and self-help is really once in a while, when I have like a really good recommendation from podcasts or whatnot. But yeah, I've been loving this book a lot, and but I do like fiction a lot in the morning or even like before going to sleep, because it's a source of entertainment for me, and it's a way for me to not be on my phone and still do something else that is going to, I don't know, entertain me. And what I find is that for me personally, reading fiction is something that stimulates my creativity. And so yeah, I like to do that in the mornings to start my day right. All right, now I'm gonna try to journal, and then we're gonna start getting ready for our workout today. For a paddle. Don't mind my flyaways. I'm gonna wear my hair in a hat anyway, in a cap anyway. So because you gotta protect yourself from the sun, especially here in Bali. It is way too strong, but also it's like a protection for my face, because sometimes in paddle I don't know how it happens, but the ball finds ways to hit me. So the more protection, the better. I'm so excited because we're going to play with one of our best friends today. And when I say we, it's my fiance and I, and usually he doesn't play paddle, so it's gonna be fun to have him join the game. Yeah, so now it's time for 1.5 hours of pure fun. Let's get going. Alright, you guys, I am back from paddle. Today it was so much fun. So I played with my fiance's best friend, and my fiance played with one of my friends, my girlfriends, and like it was so tight. Like the teams, I think the team combination was really good, because first match we won 6-4, second match we lost 6-4, and then we did like a 6-6, a third 6-6 match, and then we settled it with a tie break, but we lost. It was so much fun though. We played over 1.5 hours, which is a lot, and I'm so glad you can't smell me right now because I stink. I stink, and I am in a desperate need of a shower and just like feel a little human again. I just ordered food because I was starving. I burned over 1,000 calories with this game of paddle, which is just insane. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be eating with that much calorie burned. I ordered a poke bowl with salmon and an extra ramen egg, just because like I feel I need the little added protein. And yeah, we're gonna sort ourselves out, clean, wash up, and then be ready for the day. The shower is done and I feel like a human again. Like the state in which paddle leaves me every time is just undescribable. But it is getting late, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like a very basic skincare right now because I'm starving and I actually feel like I need food ASAP. Otherwise I have no idea what's gonna happen, but nothing good. So the plan for today is I'm gonna do my skincare real quick, have some food, then dry my hair, do my hair, whatever. And then I have some like things like messages and a lot of emails to reply to, and then start packing for my trip to Bangkok, because tomorrow morning my flight is at 7:50. I'm going to Bangkok with my girlfriend, and so that means I need to wake up at 4 to leave my house at like 4:45 or something. It's gonna be an early wake-up call, but Bangkok is gonna be so exciting. I'm going there to pick up my wedding dress. Yes, because your girl is getting married in July. I'm going for my final fitting tomorrow. So excited. I'm so excited because, and a little bit anxious because when I went there first time to choose a wedding dress, I had seen videos of people who would just like go to so many boutiques and not find what they really wanted. And maybe it's a mistake on my part, but I just went to one boutique, I found it, and I was like, yes, that's it. Let's go for it. I did not try anything else. And maybe I should have kept like a more open mind, but I was also like, well, you know, if I'm liking it, well, why not? Why not just go for it? So hopefully it turns out great. I did try like a very similar model, but she's making it from scratch. And I think it's gonna be beautiful. Let's hope for it. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna do my skincare and then have some food and then just carry on with everything that needs to be done. I just did my hair. I'm using the Air Straight from Dyson. I must say, it is a game changer. Like, I had reservations about it before because I was like, ugh, another Dyson product that is overhyped. But no, I actually really like it because I have long hair, and whenever I wash my hair, like, it takes ages for it to like dry with like in like normal air. But and it's always like, okay, it's like a thing, it's like very heavy. Okay, today I'm gonna wash my hair and it's gonna dry for I don't know how many hours, and then I'm gonna do it using like the straightener from Dyson, which by the way I do not recommend, however, because it is like really not appropriate for like really long hair. The battery on it lasts like half of my head, and then I need to charge it again and then like do the other half. So the Dyson Air Straight, however, is really, really good. Now I'm gonna finish up my like little glam of the day. I'm just staying home today because, as I said, I had a lot of like computer work to do. I need to edit this video and also start packing for Bangkok. So we're just going to do very, very basic. I'm putting something on my face because I feel like I am starting to break out a little bit, and having some sort of like foundation and like some sort of product on my face kind of prevents me from touching my face. So that's why I'm doing it. I'm actually, if it were up to me, I would just like be barefaced all day. It's not like to feel glamorous whatsoever. It's just really because I just want to prevent my, you know, dirty fingers from touching my my face skin. All right, so I'm gonna do the tinted moisturizer by Rare Beauty. I absolutely love this because it's very light. You still see your skin underneath, but also it has some SPF in it, which, you know, we love a product that is protecting you from the sun. I do this and then I'm gonna do like a little blush and just my eyebrows. Really, really amazing because it's literally just to kind of have like a little shield on my face today. But on another note, I absolutely love to get on a normal day. I love to get ready for the day, even if I stay home, because I just find that I don't know, it makes me feel like I'm put together, and it puts me in a different mood. And usually I find that on the days that I do a little effort in my makeup and my outfit, I am more productive. I don't know how that is, but it is true. Like, I just feel I'm more in the mood to do things, and I'm more in the mood to not be slouching on the couch. I'm in the mood to like be more of a boss lady, I guess. I don't know, maybe you guys can relate on that, but for me, that's how I feel. So I would say I get ready for the day almost every day. Maybe Sundays I'm lazier with my, you know, my routine, and I have a tendency to stay in my PJs for the longest time, especially when we're not, you know, going out and we're just staying in and we're just like chilling. But most of the time I do get ready for the day, even if it's like the most basic kind of little routine. Just like this one. This is literally free step. I do my eyebrows next.
Just lightly filling my eyebrows, nothing crazy, just to give some structure to my face. I am usually more a fan of cream blushes rather than powder blushes, just because I find that it really adds this glow on your face and makes your skin look so healthy. But I am going with a powder one today because I don't know why actually. I don't know why I chose this. It's just, maybe it was just like under my hand, so I was like, okay, let's just do this one. This one is from Clinique. It's very nice. The pigmentation on this is really good, I must say.
That is it for the glam. You can't really see because the lighting in my bathroom is really terrible. But yeah, it's very light, dewy, very natural. But that's what, you know, that's what I wanted and that's what I needed today. Before ending this video, I just wanted to say, like, there is a reason why morning routines are so hyped, and that's because it works, right? I mean, when you look at the most successful people in the world, they all have and they all swear by their morning routines. So there is no real reason why you, of all people, should not have one. I think there is a big misconception about morning routine that, you know, people think that it's going to take the longest time and it's going to like go on for hours and hours, but in reality that is not true, and that is not how it's supposed to be. The point of a morning routine is not to burn you out so that when you actually start your day you're feeling super tired and drained. Not at all. Like, the point of your morning routine is actually to energize you and set you up for success for your day, so that you go on in your day feeling very grounded, feeling calm and zen, and feeling like, you know, you've got your focus with you. I mean, even I don't have endless amounts of hours in the morning to go about a morning routine. We're all busy ladies here, so we need to make it our own. Sometimes my morning routine literally only lasts 15 minutes because that's all I can afford, and that's totally fine. And sometimes, I have more the luxury of time, so I go on for like a full hour in the morning. But the point is, you need to make it yours. What I think is really important and is a good foundation for a morning routine is for you to build your wellness toolbox. So identify those tools that are going to really help you throughout your day, that are going to help you boost your mental health and your happiness in general. Put that in a toolbox, and then every morning kind of like check in with yourself to see what are the tools that are going to better support you for what you have upcoming in your day. One day it can be only journaling, one day it can be reading and movement, one day it can be just meditation, and that's okay. Just like build your wellness toolbox, and you will see how it's really going to come in handy, because it's really like the biggest support system that you can have. So yeah, take the time to identify those tools that are going to support you and that really resonate with you. What works for me might not work for you. Maybe reading is not something for you. Maybe you'd rather listen to an audiobook. That is totally fine. Maybe meditation is really not something that you can think of right now. Maybe find something else to replace that. The point is really to make it your own so that you actually wake up feeling motivated and looking forward to do your morning routine every day. That's how I feel personally. I love having this time in the morning that is just mine, and that I know everything that I do then is going to fill my cup so that I can go about my day feeling very fulfilled, before giving to anyone else. Because I've seen a difference between mornings where I took the time for myself and mornings where I did not have any time. I just like ran out of the door and started doing my errands. And I can tell you, the feeling is really not the same. Like, I just feel very depleted then and very drained, because I just feel like I'm just giving and giving and giving and not actually giving anything to myself. So yeah, take the time in the morning to do a little ritual that is going to energize you, and you will see you're going to be more productive. Your focus is going to be unmatched, but also your mental health is going to be way up. It's gonna make the whole difference. Anyways, I hope you try it out and let me know how it worked for you and what are your non-negotiables for your mornings. I am truly curious. I love listening to people's morning routine. There's something fascinating about them, and any podcast that is going to talk about that, I am listening to it for sure. That brings us to the end of this video. I hope you like this little video. It's a little bit different from what I do. It's more vlog style, but it felt very natural and felt super fun to do. So let me know if you want to see more of that, and I will see you soon for our next video.